準備は OK 新しいアニメみんなで見ようねレビューが光る心がドキドキおすすめ作品見逃せない
Welcome everyone to otakusandgeeks.com. Justin here, back with more Spring Anime 2025 coverage. Today, my friends, we are going to be talking about the series premiere of the anime, which is titled The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. As always, I give you a brief synopsis of the show. You can catch this on Crunchyroll, by the way. Episode 1 is titled An Equal Price. And here is the synopsis. Zenos, an unlicensed healer working in the shadows, works to fix his patience. All right, so wasn't really a fan of this opening season series premiere episode of this particular show. And I'm gonna explain why. One, I did like the world. Let me say some positives. I did like the world. I do like the fantasy aspect, even though I still think we are just the market of anime is too much fantasy anime. That's just me. Too much isekai, too much fantasy anime, too much another world reincarnated. I honestly, I, I'm tired of elves. I'm tired of magic. I'm just, man, I'm looking for breath of fresh air. That's why I'm so happy of this sort of the Demon Hunter was refreshing. And yeah, so anyway, this particular anime, the problem I had with episode 1 here is that we don't get that much of a focus, at least until the end, do we get our focus on our main character, Zenos. Episode 1, the majority, I would say at least a good 7 to 8 minutes was dedicated to this character, Lily, and friends of Xenos or patients of Xenos who clearly having some harem aspects to this particular show of them eating dinner or eating the dinner before it was like fully prepared and that was made, and that and their interactions. And I guess it was just a way to kind of build up these uh new characters that's going to be interacting, clearly probably have a crush with our main protagonist here, but it took so much time. It wasn't even like funny, like for comedy relief, that it overstayed its welcome, to be pretty blunt. The pacing of this anime was all over the place, and the pacing in that particular sequence and scene, it dragged. It really dragged. I was like, okay, we get it. They all might have a crush on him, or they might have something they like to be around the doc. We get that. Can we get to the doctor now? Why are we still in the house with them each trying out the food that Lily's preparing? And then it went on and on. I think when it was done, it had, well, by the time we get to the doctor, it was like, I think 12 minutes, 13 minutes in. Correct me if I'm wrong. And by then the anime starts to pick up a little bit. But even then, we don't really get much characterization besides the fact that he is an unlicensed healer in this particular world because he didn't grow up with a formal education. We did get a world building that this particular world does have slaves, and they have this kind of hierarchy of people who are aristocrats. So we do get a little bit of it, but it wasn't enough meat on the bone for me to say, hey guys, this is a watch it now. I honestly, right now, I can't even say put this in your queue. As of right now, and I will at least review episode 2 and 3 because that's how I do. I have a 3 episode rule. If I'm not feeling it, if I feel like it doesn't pick up, I just write it off. But right now, I'm gonna give this a skip it because I felt the pacing just made it drag. We didn't get too much of our protagonist for me to actually get to know him a little bit more. We do get some cliff notes here and there, but I had to see what episode 2 is going to do for this particular one. So for right now, this one's going to be getting a skip it. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com. What did you think of the Brilliant Healers New Life in the Shadows? Comment below. Let me know. If you like what we do here, hopefully we earn your subscription. If we did, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, my friends. I will be back, of course, with more spring anime coverage later days. Peace, love, and happiness to you all.